Hello, this is Jennifer and I'm coming to you with a consumer review about ABF UPack Moving. We recently just moved from Colorado down to South Carolina and we chose ABF as our moving source. We did research for about 4 months from moving information as far as moving ourselves, hiring a U-Haul, a Penske, a budget truck, hiring pods, somebody from U-Ship, ABF all the way up to a full service mover. And ABF was the winner because they ended up being the most cost-effective, time-efficient, least stressful, and the best customer service that I've had in a long time. So what happens is when you go through and you do your move, you can get your quote online, or if you're not comfortable with going online, you can also call them at their 1-800 number and get your quote done. This is just a very generalized quote. You don't have to have an exact destination from point A to point B. You can go from city to city, and it gives you an idea of what the numbers are going to be. If you ever have any questions or scheduling issues, you can also call their customer service number and get it rearranged. We ended up having to do that because our scheduling was off about 45 days, and they had no issues helping us out with that. When the trailer was dropped off in Colorado, you do have to have somebody that will be at your house, your apartment, your building that you're moving from to sign for the trailer. And what will happen is you will get the driver to come there and you'll meet with the driver. It's a quick exchange. It's about 15 minutes or less, and you'll walk around the trailer. They'll open up the inside of the trailer and they'll show you what's inside, which is going to be a 12-foot ramp and also a bulkhead. And what the bulkhead is a plywood wall with 2 crossbars that will go across the length of the trailer to secure your stuff. This bulkhead does 2 things. It secures your stuff, and it also helps them be able to determine how much linear footage you used in the trailer. And it's a wonderful thing, because that's one of the concerns I had, was how am I going to make sure that we only use 20 feet in our trailer, that the other 8 feet our stuff doesn't slide back and forth if somebody slams the brakes on. So those are the 2 things. The locking mechanism. This is a 28-foot tractor trailer, and it comes with the normal locking mechanism that's on there. And again, I'll include a picture of it. What ends up happening is when the tractor trailer driver comes back and picks up your trailer, they have a universal ABF lock that has a master key that works nationwide, that only certain personnel have access to it. So they'll come in, and you don't have to be there for your trailer to get picked up. They'll come in and they'll lift the door up long enough to make sure A, the ramp's back on, and B, that your bulkhead is in place and secure. They will close the trailer up and they will put their universal lock on it and secure it. That's when you can start tracking your tractor trailer. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about, the tracking mechanism. The actual tracking is going to tell you from which spot it is to the next spot. They move them between terminals. So you're not actually going to be able to put eyes on your tractor trailer. You're not going to know that it's in the middle of Kansas on I-10. It's nothing like that. It will tell you it's gone from the Colorado terminal to the Kansas terminal. And it gives you exactly the city that it's in. And I'll show you again a screenshot of what it looks like. I end up tracking mine, I think, from Illinois to Tennessee. Well, the great thing about this is you have an idea where it's going to be, and you also kind of know how quickly it's going to be there. I know they estimated for us 5 working days. Our trailer was picked up on Monday, and by Wednesday or Thursday afternoon, I was getting a phone call stating, hey, your trailer's here early. Do you want to receive it early? And unfortunately, due to my schedule, I wasn't able to receive it early, so I asked them would it be a problem with them holding on to it over the weekend, and they said no, because we were originally scheduled for a drop-off on Monday. No problem, no additional charges for holding it over the weekend. The customer service I got out of the Columbia office was fantastic, and I can't say enough about that office. So you're wondering, how do you pay for this? Well, I secured mine online with a credit card. And what ended up happening is my credit card did not actually get charged until my shipment was here in Columbia, and they charged my credit card. But they will call you and ask you your method of payment, which I was really impressed by. So basically, when they called me and said, my shipment's here early, did I want to receive it early? And I told them, no, we've made our scheduling for Monday. And they said, we're going to move you over to the accounting department. Moving to the accounting department, they said, we have a credit card on file. Can we go ahead and run it? Great, not a problem. Quick, easy, emailed me a receipt immediately. So when Monday morning came, they called me, and of course I had to be here to receive the trailer. And I talked to the driver, when he came in, and we basically tried to do the best way of making this trailer not impede traffic or be problematic for the kids that live in the neighborhood, because there's school buses and other things that go on. It took about 15 minutes for us to maneuver it around and get it parked where it needed to go. The driver got out, he will go through, he'll unlock the master lock, and he'll lift it up and basically show that the bulkhead is still in place and also that your ramp is still there. And after that was done, I signed my bill of lading, and he rolled out, and basically he's like, call us when you're ready when it's done. The thing about the Columbia, South Carolina office, and I can't say enough of, is with my concerns with the kids and everything else and the impeding of the traffic with the school buses, I wanted to make sure that tractor trailer got out of here as soon as possible. Their customer service with calling me and making sure that, is it ready, can we come pick it up, was phenomenal. I was so impressed the fact that they didn't get upset when I said, no, it's not ready, my movers won't be here till Tuesday. They said, okay, call us and let us know. And when my trailer was almost empty, I called them, and they were great. We were actually sitting down for dinner. I was trying to keep my eye out for them, and let me tell you, the guy came, checked, make sure those items were in the trailer, and he slipped off, and my daughter ended up coming to me going, Mom, there's a tractor trailer outside. They were pretty much headed down the road by the time I even realized. It was great. I was so happy with it. But overall, ABF is a phenomenal economic way of moving. If you have any questions, please ask me. Send me an email. You can send me an email at jen@todayschallenges.com. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you have questions on the cost, I'll tell you it cost me about, mileage-wise, it cost me about $1.33 a mile for me to have this done. So plus we had moving costs on both ends, but let me tell you, the loading and unloading we had on both ends and the price that we paid for it to be moved, it was less expensive than one POTS for us to do that. So if you have any doubts or any questions about ABF, please feel free to email me. Please feel free to visit their website at upack.com, and I just can't say enough about them. Thank you, UPack, for making such a wonderful move so far away from home. I can't say enough. Thank you.